I stumbled on the phonograph. I thought I had forgot to pay. Yes. Now I'm slipping fast. Oh, back down memory lane. I see them standing there. All of these freaks. Now they slipping fast. Hey, they going back down memory lane. Good morning, people. Hi, Lincoln Jude. Lord, there's so much went on this weekend. Hi, Fraser Laurie. Shakira. And Marissa Chateau. Yeah, I think, I don't know if some permanent damage has been done to my ears because they are still clogged. I'm still talking through a tunnel. And it's been 2 months. So we're going to have to go down to the doctor today. Hopefully I haven't, it hasn't been something permanently done to my hearing. I took the weekend off. Yes, Lord. Honey, there was so much slanging and banging going. There was so much slanging and banging going on this weekend. I said, well, let me sit this one out, child. Because I don't like the people. I hate to see the people manipulated this way. But Tip Davis, Deandra Jamerson, Sandra Michelle, any of y'all nurses, can y'all tell me why my ears is still clogged up 2 months after I had a cold, which turned into a sinus infection? Cool art dude, how you doing, bro? I haven't seen you before. Nina, Sandra Mitchell. You said not to look deep, but I couldn't look away. Child, it was just one long live after another. 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Damn, how can I don't know how people even have time. I mean, damn, 2 of them, that's 12 hours. When do you sleep? So I guess this weekend we've seen, after 1 week's time, we've seen that Miss VS has come back and taken over the airwaves. But since there is virtually no new material, since she's been missing or says she's been not here for 3 years, they are now rehashing all the old stories, I guess, to accommodate her so she can be a part of the conversation. Because it seems to me that this woman is doing everything in her power to turn each of these people back against each other's. Beefs that were squashed years ago, months and years ago, are being now rehashed. And seems to be her goal is to turn them all against each other, get them all fighting. What they were not realizing is this girl needs to get a certain amount of watch hours, and she needs to get her views up in order to go live, in order to get Cash App, right? So she has virtually showed up on everybody's page, everybody's channel. Not here, she's not welcome here. Everybody's channel, and always to stir up all this mess between these people. So I said, well, are these people doing this out of fear of her? Or are they not realizing that they're being manipulated? I don't understand it, because VVS was not a good person when she's over here. She read nothing but hell. From what I've been able to observe or what I've seen on here over the weekend, I haven't seen a lot of intelligent banter. No reading, no roasting. It's mostly just a bunch of threats about what people are going to do to people. In my opinion, the beef sector is a talking application. Irregardless to how it got its roots, we're still people who talk. We use our mouths, right? If you can't read, you can't roast, you can't be funny, you can't do anything. Why are you even over here? It seems to me now we want to revert back to, now we don't talk over here. We just do things to people, right? Try to cause havoc in people's lives. Because what I've heard, when I've seen that woman over there trying to roast somebody, I saw her going at it with Brian. I saw her going at it with Deanna. I saw her going at it, well, basically everybody. I saw her going there with Wiley, and each time she's either holding a shoe up to her head or just saying the exact same thing over and over and over again, right? Your mama, your mama, your mama, your mama. I said, well, where is the roasting and the reading, honey? My God. You're just saying the exact same thing over. So there is no ability to actually read anybody or roast anybody. It's just a rehashing of these saved documents, which she's apparently she has them in some kind of word Excel programs where she keeps it all organized of what she can use against people. And people are coming on here and turning on their allies now, or the people who are being turned against each other. The person who feels like they are now siding with VS, they're not realizing that just like she saved information or to use against these other people, she's doing the exact same thing with you. She does not discriminate, right? She's with the Jay Wilson adage, there is no friends on YouTube. Ain't no, you're all the same. In other words, I'm on you, whatever I can get out on you. So I'm gonna get you to talking, and I'm gonna get you to say a statement, then I'm going to encapsulate that statement, and at the right time, I'm going to use that against you. So even though you think that you are impressing me, next week it's your turn, right? I'm just saying, these people, I can't believe how easily people are being manipulated, and not people I would think would be relatively intelligent people. And this person is not coming over there, and she's just saying the exact same, saying it's over and over again in rotation. There is no argument. There is no real banter. It's incredible to me. So I guess if people are going to allow this person to come over here, and she wants to start doxing people again or getting information on people and all this kind of shit, right? Anything other than to actually roast and gag. She can't do it. There is nothing there, honey. Correct? It's going to turn back into this performance art now, where your only goal is to try to see if you can get somebody either break up their marriage or lose their apartment or lose their job. Or I did take time to look in on one of them. I think it was on James Colwell's or Treasure Lane's page, when one of the old minions, Wiley, I assume, okay, this is going to be Wiley. He's going to hook his wagon back up with her. But of all the people I saw going back and forth with her, the only ones that seemed to be standing up was Wiley, which is supposed to be on her team, right? Wiley and Brian stood up to her, and just a few of them, but they are surprisingly the ones you would least expect to stand up, right? Because her thing was to do something financially for you, which was not actually something that she did financially for you. It was something that other people, she cultivated these people who would pay to have other things done for people. So then she could then manipulate and control them, right? We were led to believe that the people over there bought Wiley a car. It looks like, no, they paid for the down payment. They helped him with the down payment on a car. He had to make the actual payments, whatever. But she figured, well, I did that for you, so now I own your ass. And he stated plainly that he's not afraid of her. So what does she do? Immediately, you want to lose your page? Now, for the last 3 years, he has left the beef sector, and he has built another page. You know, Wiley's been fucking with me lately, so I'm messing with him. But still, and he's gotten up to 30,000 people on his other page, new page, right? So immediately she comes here, and now she's threatening him to lose his pages, and in fact promises that she's going to do that today. She wanted to do it right then. You're going to lose that page? I see you got my videos. I see. Well, girl, maybe he kept your name alive, honey, so people will still even know who the fuck you are, right? Because so far what we're seeing, I don't see any kind of brain power being used at all. This is simply what are the things I write about. the things that led up to a murder in the beef sector. Hi, y'all. Did y'all see all that stuff? Child, they had him, she had them all going. She's like the puppet master, honey. They were all going at each other. Let me turn you on that one. Let me turn you on that one. Remember that girl? Remember that? Yeah, I don't want to go traveling down faster than the speed of sound. Back down memory lane. Don't do it, people. I already said I'm not going to be having hardly anything to say about her. I don't like her, but I see that since these people are controlling the beef sector, this is not her beef sector. It does not belong to her or any particular person. Since I do my commentary on the beef sector, and since she is virtually appearing on every single person who will allow her on, and she wants to be, she's the big story in the beef sector, then I'm going to do commentary on it. I had no choice. I'm not going to ignore something that's right in front of my face, girl. Hi, Tracy. How y'all doing? Y'all see how some of them is being so nice? Oh, I didn't say nothing, VS. I didn't say nothing. Oh, red shoe, red shoe, red shoe, red shoe, red shoe, red shoe. People are talking. They're speaking. And all you can come up with red shoe, red shoe. Right? The same thing with Deanna. She just kept repeating and repeating and repeating, trying to drown somebody out with this bullshit, right? I guess Kimmy's going to be one of her new ones, right? But another thing I noticed over there, I said, well, I saw Brianna and Kimmy, and who else was over there? Anyway, Brianna trying to talk. Every time Brianna tried to say something, Kimmy drowns her out, right? Over talks her, drowns her out. And I thought, what exactly is it that Brianna is going to say that she won't let her speak? It's almost exactly the same thing as did Jay Wilson do. You try to say something, she blocks you off and hollers over you, screams on top of you and shit. I said, what are you so afraid of, girl? If you had an argument to make, you would want to hear what the person says so you could rebuttal, honey. So this is gonna be the style, and this is gonna be the VS show. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Deanna. How you doing? Baby, you up so early. I do hear you in the morning, but I can't respond because I'm trying to get the dog together, trying to wipe the sleep out of my eyes, you know, all that kind of stuff. It'd be 4 and 5 in the morning here. He can't go toe to toe and make sense. He can't, or she can't. She can't. Oh, y'all calling him he? Okay. No, he can't. It's just foolishness. I mean, what are you so afraid of talking about, girl? If you have something to say to me, I want to hear it. Oh, no, I can't be bothered with this. Oh, take me off. Take me off. I can't be. Oh, I'll come back when they ain't here. I said, well, girl. Damn, can't you talk? So they thought it was fearless. Apparently, some people on here feel like it is fearless to call people's jobs. That's fearlessness to them. It's got nothing to do with your intellect. It's got nothing to do with your argument. It's got nothing to do with right or wrong. It's all they got to do is what can they do to harm you, really harm you, right? So I would say to you, Ms. VS, be cautious. Now that you are on paper, and now that they have seen the kind of havoc you are causing on YouTube, because remember now, she was taken off of social media because of an assault, a physical thing between two people. An assault would not automatically lead you back to the internet, right? If I assault somebody on the street, that doesn't necessarily mean that they now go to the internet to remove me off of the internet, right? They had to make a connection. It had to be a connection made between your internet abuse and the situation that happened to you with the physical situation, right? They are connected, correct? So when someone decides to pursue you with the same fervor to which you try to annihilate them, what they're going to come up with was, oh, she was taken off of YouTube. Immediately, the day after she returns back to YouTube, she returns to doing the same kind of thing that we took her off in the first place, because we had no right to take her off of YouTube because of an assault, right? That was a physical thing. No, we took her off of YouTube because we thought the two things were connected. And here she is back doing the exact same thing, rehashing the exact same arguments. She got these people talking about shit that happened 5 and 6 years ago, girl. Like, we can't come up with nothing else to talk about now. There are things that have happened in the last 3 years. Y'all gonna let her, let's go back, Jack, and do it again. I want to talk about something I know about. So since all I know about is old trash, old conflicts that I started years ago, let's go back there. We're going to interview, entertain all that again. It is wrong, people. Don't be so easily manipulated. Don't let nobody else tell you what you going to talk about. Don't let nobody else tell you what you mad about, who you made up with. They can't tell you, you ain't got no friends. Ain't no nigga. Hell no, bitch. You don't tell me what friendships I have, what relationships I have, what I've decided to let go. You don't tell me shit about me. Of course, y'all know I have to make a comment about the idiot boy over there. See, I told y'all, ain't no friends on YouTube. Ain't no. He can't come up with a new, fresh statement as well, girl. This is the professor, the doctor, the pastor, and the chaplain. All she can still say, I told you. I see ain't no friends on YouTube. Didn't I say that? There wasn't no friends on YouTube. Miss Thing, you don't need to say that anymore, girl. Jay Wilson, you have said ain't no friends on YouTube enough to last you for at least 5 or 6 years, girl. If you never say it again, girl, they already know. Ain't no friends on YouTube. Ain't no friends on YouTube. The idiot boy. So he should be cautious, because apparently this woman is taking up all the air in the room, honey. And ain't nobody want to come over here and listen to you say again, ain't no friends on YouTube, Jay Wilson, as long as this thing is running the airwaves. Anyway, so I said all that to say, immediately she goes to threatening this boy Wally about taking down his channel, something he's done worked to build over the last 3 years. She said since he used some of my video, he ought to just take them off, because ain't nobody watching the old videos. Hey. Ding dong. Squeenie. Hit it button. Hit it button right there. There you go. Hit it button right there. You stop. She immediately goes to threatening him, child, and now she's going to take his channel. Do you want to lose your channel? Do you want to lose? Nothing about the conversation that he was having with her. Nothing about it at all. Oh, I can't listen to this. Oh, do you want to lose your channel? Oh, everything is just threatening and trying to affect other people's lives. Now, the boy has moved on this thing. He has earned his 30,000 subscribers, and you want to come over here and trying to break him. Wally said he ain't scared, child. She is foolish. She's stupid, girl. I saw her over there with you too, Deanna. Every time somebody try to talk about anything, girl, she gets saying the exact same thing. What was the word for she was using for you? I forget what it was. Y'all, whatever, girl. Just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Oh, shoes. Aren't you able to talk? Anyway. Yeah, that girl is not no high intelligence, honey. That's probably why they called it while they came up with the name, the Section 8 sector, because apparently she was on all kind of benefits at the time, and it was just a low life experience. It's probably why he decided that he wanted to leave this sector, since it was the low of the low, we are the low bottom. Well, she made it the low bottom. And y'all gonna sit up here and let her return us to the low bottom again? Is that the goal of the beef sector, is to be the lowest of the low, right? We're trying to get people's furniture put outside of their house. And that look, that was a read. How the hell was that a read, girl? This is a talking application. Talking, girl, right? It's not been on destruction. And somebody is going to challenge that woman, right? And somebody is going to have enough sense and recognize that I'm not going to have my life dominated by some ridiculous person on here who could possibly have been put in a mental institution. Because I think I titled my video, "The Doors of the Asylum Are Open." Because if we're going to allow this to happen, we're going to all flog around to her. She's on that channel. She's on that channel. She's on that channel. None of the channels saying anything. There's nothing on the channels saying anything. It's only the attempt to manipulate certain types of people. Hopefully, some of those people have grown up enough on YouTube where they realize that I do not have to kowtow to some woman who doesn't even have words, right? All they have is people. Oh, let's give credit where credit is due. Also, the chopper person. That was another one of her minions. So none of the people who she had mind control over are flocking back to her side. These are all new ones now she's cultivating, who think that somehow or other they're going to get a pass. There is no such thing as a pass, honey. Right? Whatever you say, every word you say, she is sitting there like the damn nutty professor or something. Not nutty professor. No, what's the other? I don't know. Some mad demon compiling files and things and saving things and saving phone calls. Say you said this. Oh, she said that about you. And every day she's dropping something else. Oh, she said that about you. Oh, you didn't know she said that, girl? Oh, yeah, she's the one that told me about that. And she's the one that told me about this. And they're going on with all this Gacy shit and all this stuff, girl. First of all, people, you got to confuse. John Gacy was not a child molester. John Gacy was a serial killer, right? So even the whole premise of the whole name is flawed, because that was a person who actually murdered people and buried them in their basement. I don't know what connections you're made with that, but they're reliving that whole damn thing all over again, right? Let's accuse the gays of being child molesters. Let's accuse anybody who is attempted to help a child or raised or taken in foster kids or anything like that, girl. They're going to go and piss and shit all over that service and call them child molesters, girl. And now she ain't got no new victims. So let's just go back over the old victims again, girl. And they're victims because you just pull this shit out of your hat. You know, good and goddamn well, not only are they not serial killers, they're not even child molesters, girl. But you don't give a fuck, right? Right? This is a low intelligence, girl. This is the low of the low. How y'all doing today? I understand fighting with words, but they go way too far about the children, calling jobs, calling family members. To me, that's crossing the line. Sandra Mitchell, my new endeavor is called Who Shot the Caller? Then who shot his fucking deputy or minions? Who shot the caller? Causing all kind of havoc. It inspired my whole series, girl. First one, Murder in the Beef Sector. That was about doxers, girl. Second one, Deadly Wager. That's about people trying to get clout, girl, and doing horrible things to each other to try to go viral. Third book, Who Shot the Caller? And essentially, it's all the same damn book, because one is all the ones who do the first thing, they do the second thing, and they do the third. They all do all this shit. It is a sign of low character, and they don't even belong on here, girl. If you want to go out there and do that kind of shit, do it somewhere else, Miss Thing. This is a speaking, a talking application. It is a roasting, reading, gagging, right? If you can't do that, if you can't fight with your mouth, girl, you need to take your sticks and stones, girl, and go and break up some other homes. Mm-hmm. Go do it somewhere else. We are not trying to fight for the bottom again, girl. I'm running this. I'm running it. Yeah, but what are you running it with exactly? Shoo, 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 shoo. I thought that boy Brian got the best of her. What's going to happen is this: have people like Wally keep telling her to get better equipment. What she's going to do is she's going to get a better microphone, and then she's just going to start talking over people, hollering and screaming. Because right now they're little. I guess she's on a cell phone or some shit. It's not. Excuse me. Don't even think about it. Get it bum out of here. Ah! She's gonna get a louder microphone, girl, and she's gonna collect herself a couple of minions. She's gonna get her some new ones. Don't know no better. These people like Kimmy and them who weren't even around. They say they've been around forever, but they wasn't really in tune to what this girl was doing. She's gonna get a couple of them. She's gonna make herself a new panel. People, you can judge the power of this person by the people who she had on that panel. Do y'all remember who was on the panel? People who could barely even speak. Chopper, Blessed, and who else she have on there? That's the kind of people she had, just people she could control and manipulate. And apparently some of those people have grown up now. They said, no, I don't need no leader. I'm not joining no cult of shit. I can make my own videos, girl, and voice my own opinions. I'm sure she's amazed that Wally turned on her ass. She had nothing to say to Wally. You want to lose your channel? You want to lose your channel? This is her argument with Wally. With Brian is shoo, 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 shoo. How do you know anything about a shoe since you were supposed to be offline during the incident of of Brian's parent passing? But yet you know all about shoes, which means probably you were familiar with the kind of humor that was being used against him at that time. Because what do you know about red shoes, girl? Have you been here all along? So if you've been here all along, shouldn't you have collected something to talk about, girl? So anyway, Beef Sector, don't fall for this shit. Don't let this woman manipulate you and turn you against people who you have moved on with, child. That's what she's trying to do, child. Right? All of her old information is all just that old information, child. She bringing up shit that happened 4 and 5, 6, I think as much as 6 years ago, child. She want to rehash that back up again. So you get you all fighting each other. And then she can come in the middle and look at, they all talking. They all talking. What y'all think? What do y'all think on this Monday morning, baby? Mm-hmm. I mean, I couldn't follow it. There's too much going on, honey. And I said, y'all making all this hoopla about somebody who can barely even speak. She ain't said nothing. She ain't said nothing. Every time somebody raised their voice at her, she starts saying the same, just repeating the same shit over and over again. The same word over and over again. What the fuck is that, girl? They got Brianna over there. They wouldn't let her say 2 damn words. I can't be bothered with this. Take me off. Take me off. Oh, mute me. I said, but girl, she ain't saying nothing. What are you arguing against? And the girl has not said anything. Oh, okay. Y'all talking good about this nose stuff. Hold on. Let me catch y'all, nurses. Pinch your nose and slightly blow through your nose. Oh, you want to make them pop? Nothing happened. Black Before Beauty, this has been going on for 2 months, girl. I've hesitated about calling this doctor. I don't want to go running down there again because they really can't do anything. The first doctor told me to get Sudafed. So Sudafed helped for when I started taking that. And then I went to the hospital the following day. And the following day, the urgent care doctor told me, only use Sudafed for 3 days. Eat fruit for 14 days. Okay. Oh, y'all been talking. Okay. She said only use Sudafed for 3 days or it will make it worse. Right? So I got to go between both doctors. One said get Sudafed, other one said only use it 3 days. So I've been using it 3 days, then I'll stop. And after a few days go by, I can use Sudafed again. I'm self-diagnosing here. But then I got this other stuff that they gave me that you spray it in your nose. I'm not sure of the name of it. The writing is so tiny. Then they got the Flomax stuff. So I don't know what the hell to do. Am I making it worse by using all this stuff? I'm a nurse. You may have to get it flushed out. Oh, there's something. Oh, you can actually do something then. I have a doctor's appointment. Actually, I got to go and somebody's doing a documentary I'm going to participate in at UCSF this afternoon. I could stop by urgent care. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop by urgent care and see what you're talking about, Marissa, about this flushed out thing, because this is ridiculous. I'm hoping I haven't done anything permanently. I've never even heard of anybody having an infection for months. Mm-hmm. You need a doctor. Okay. You may have to get flushed out. Okay. We'll find out today. You can buy the kit from Walgreens. You can buy the kit from Walgreens? A kit for flushing your ear? Do you know what it's called, Marissa Chateau? I live next door to Safeway. Can I get it there? Usually they got the same stuff. Okay. To get ears flushed out. Ears flushed out. Is there like a name brand or something? I got all kind of stuff to go up the nose up. So I guess it's, they're all connected, but the nose stuff is not working very well. So it's a kit. Mm-hmm. Oh, now I do have this thing left over from the sinus infection. This saline stuff that you put in, and you put something in there, and then I haven't done that in a while. You squirt it in one nostril and it comes out the other nostril. I still have some of those left. That's like a kit, I guess. Is that what you mean, Marissa? How could they let her tear down friendship after 3? Ain't that evil? That's something else there, child. She got them all over there fighting each other. The ones who wasn't even fighting no more, child. She want to rehash them. It's just her. What's that thing when the Bible talk about where the devil comes not only to seek, what did he call it? To kill, steal, kill, and destroy. But there's also another thing they say in there that he comes to cause discord. So discord. An author of discord, I believe. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Queen of the South. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see how this thing plays out. There's a possibility that she'll just have this little blow up as the big comeback. It'll go on for a couple of weeks. People will get tired of talking about the same old shit, and they'll move back on to the regular stuff. We'll get a level off here, and she'll just blend into the background, and she'll get some of these people who are, let's face it, followers, and she would try to get herself a little people. They go over there and talk and have their opinion. We don't give a damn about her opinions. What we give a fuck is about her actions, and then these actions could be the end of her if someone decides to pursue it. Now that she's already on paper. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rising. Okay. What the heck does want her there first? I don't know what she wants from them people. She wants their loyalty. And nothing is enough because at 1 minute she's saying, "You talked about me. You talked about me. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about." He's talking to Brianna. On the other hand, she's saying, "Oh, you didn't defend me. You didn't defend me." Well, how in the hell is they going to defend you without talking about you, girl? Right? They can't win. No matter what they do, it's all gonna come back to you. No, they can't win, child. Don't be, honey. The one you stomp out a bully, it's to punch them right back in their nose, honey. Now she's got a reputation for all this shit. Apparently, she's had help doing all this stuff, contacting people's employers and all this kind of shit. People say, "Well, I don't want nobody messing with mine. I don't want nobody." She's not a very bright person. People putting too much on this doxing stuff because if you think back, before there was all this internet, Google shit, we always had the white pages, honey. It ain't never been that big a deal to find out where somebody live or where they. It was. We used to have the white pages. You look up their name. There's where their address is right there. But that's the docs. Let's hope we don't have to end up in some kind of horrible tragedy like in my books in order for this thing to crawl back into our hole. There's a worm in the ground, and he only comes out when he wants to get down. Y'all remember that? They called it the funky worm. Tracy's on tour. A lot of people, I know Deanna's on tour. Looks like that the other girl, she's on tour. 7 Stars. Some people are seeing it for what it is. But unfortunately, some people are not seeing it. They're just going on and attacking the other people on her behalf. Oh, I remember that. I remember that phone call. Oh, yeah. Did you call? Well, I'm the one that got the email. This is a brand new day, child. Time is moving on, honey. I'm 3 years older than I was 3 years ago, right? Why am I getting dragged back into the exact same goddamn hole, honey? Y'all have forgot about whatever we were talking about. Well, how did I make that happen? Oh, Lord. I made my writing real big. Hold on. I gotta make it small again. I done lost my camera, child. How do you make that go back down again? Oh, Lord. What did I do, honey? I hit something and it made my letters go, okay, exit full screen. There you go. Let me go. Oh my God, now I'm huge. What the hell am I doing here? Show all controls, picture in picture. Did I double it up? Oh, okay, I went zoom. Nope, that's not working either. Can y'all see me? What do y'all see? I can't even see my damn print now. Oh, my face is so big. Ooh, it's showing all the imperfections. Let me sit my ass down. Hold on a minute. Let me figure this out. Turn on sync. Is sync turned off? Turn on sync. Is that it? That ain't it. How did I do this shit? Cast picture in picture. Lord have mercy. I done messed up my damn computer. You know, I bought this computer, this Apple computer, And I never learned how to do anything on it other than check my email and come on here and see you guys. Hold on, in stream. Oh, there you are. Okay, so I got your, at least I got your chat back. Tim, stop touching stuff. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so you guys can see me regular. On my camera, all I can see is a piece of a couch, and I can see my chat now at least. Stop touching stuff. Lord, what done happened, honey? You look okay to us. Okay. Well, if it looks okay to you, I guess I'm okay. Stop touching stuff. Anyway. So anyway, I got to get out here. I got to go to this, make this video with this guy at UCSF. But y'all, we're going to have to keep an eye on this thing. Let's hope that it passes, that after she gets her, how many watch hours do you have to get? She's just bouncing all over the place. Now she's on her own channel. She already made 2 videos today. So if she get her watch time and settle in, maybe she won't have to be going all over the place, causing all this discord, right? And she'll sit down some damn where, girl, and do her own thing and leave people alone. Someone, if you press, oh man, if you press control and minus sign, it will zoom out. If you press control and the minus sign, where's the minus sign? Nope. How about control alt delete? Control. I don't even have this on this computer. Shift. Nope. I think Sandra's right. Stop touching stuff. Because that's what happens, Sandra. Every time something goes wrong with the computer, I get to start tapping on stuff and messing with shit, and it's always worse. The minus side is by the number pad. Okay. Minus side by the number. Not on here. The number thing has got a $sign on one side, and it's got at the other side. But the minus sign, control minor. There should be something on here somewhere that says exit full screen, something like that. Whatever. I mean, probably when I come back on, it'll be fine. I'll just make it real small like that. But it still keeps the picture all big. Whatever. I have a feeling that when I come back on, it'll be fine. I do the same thing. My boys say, Mom, stop touching stuff. They are wise children. That's what they, because it's always worse when you start messing with shit. Squeenie is in the he's in the dungeon. Squeenie in the dungeon because he can't stop barking at people going to work. You want to make text smaller or bigger on Windows, hold down control while strolling mouse. Oh, I think I've had that before. Hold that. Wait a minute. If you want to make the text smaller or bigger, I'm not on Windows though. I'm on Apple. Let's try it on here though. Control. And then you scroll. No, it ain't gonna work on here. Wait, what was that? Picture in picture cast. Show all controls. Don't get me start touching stuff now. We gonna have a mess, child. I just got a MacBook. Won't work on Apple. Okay. Yeah, Apple is totally different. I mean, This computer is like $2,000. Praise Jesus. You guys helped me get it. And those checks they sent out. But I have not sat down here and really messed with this computer. I don't even write on this computer. I write on my other computer. So I don't have no idea about anything on here. All I know is click it on and go live. Mm-hmm. And I have this touchpad, which is different than the mouse. So it should perform like a laptop then. Yeah, I don't sit here long enough. It was totally by mistake that I did this though, because it was fine. There might be some instances when I actually need to use this thing. Anyway, people, we just want to come here and touch base about what's been going on this damn thing over the weekend. I guess they've moved on from Tracy's story now, and now they're going to give this woman some airtime. They stopped talking about Troy and his situation, and but don't let this woman just take over this sector. It's not her sector. It doesn't belong to her. And it looks like all of her faithful servants have all abandoned ship, which is good for them. I guess she's already threatening to now. She wants to get Wally's pages took down for some infraction of his. Everybody must be punished when you're dealing with mental illness. You should get more familiar with the $2,000 for that price. Diving different. You would think so. I awarded that computer. It didn't even occur to me that I'd ever be able to afford it. And then when it's here, I just haven't messed with it. I don't really sit in my living room. I do my thing in my bedroom, which is where I'm at all the time. So I'm always messing with that one. And I've always had, Windows for years. It's the title for me, honey. The doors of the asylum are open. Y'all entertaining this bullshit? It's so obvious to me. Why are people playing along even? Are they afraid of her? They keep saying afraid of her. Afraid of her what? Afraid of her doing something to them. People have jobs and people, because she will do anything. It's mental illness. I would hope that part of this punishment was not only being off of YouTube, but to also getting psychiatric help. They should have had her not only in anger management, but she needs help, honey. She needs help. And I think I see the reason why. It's because she is so inept at actually having conversation. I mean, I watched each one of those, the ones that I saw. Nothing. Shoo, 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 shoo. And there were different words for each one of them, but it never really rose above that. Just hollering and screaming. So my guess is the next week or so, she's going to get a louder microphone or a better microphone, and she's going to just start talking over people. Right? I thought it was disgraceful. To me, it seemed to me that the one where Brianna was on there with both of them, VS and Kimmy, Brianna had the most to say, but that they wouldn't let her say anything. Oh, you're going to say that? Oh, just take me down. Just take both of them. I couldn't believe it. I ain't gonna spend a lot of time with this bullshit. I keep saying that, but if they want to be the news story, it's going to get talked about, right? Who are you talking about? Oh, I'm talking about the VS lady. She done came back with both feet, and she's causing discord with people by rehashing all this old shit from the 5 and 6. Some of y'all were still in high school when this girl, the stuff she's talking about, child. There are so many more people on the beef sector now. And I think that's evident because all of these, can y'all see me regular? All I see is the end of a couch. Lord have mercy. Oh, now I got off. Oh, shit. There you go. you, see you. I see you. Yes, sir. I see you. Okay. So it's only on my screen. I got you. Afraid of doing something to herself. She gonna end up in another mess because she feels more than likely call this the Alzheimer's abuse sector because they bring it up old stuff. People don't. We already heard that shit, child. It's only be interesting for so long, honey. What's the story? I mean, a story lasts what 2 or 3 days. When they come up with Donald Trump, I mean, they talk about something for 2 or 3 days and then move on to the next story, child. He's always giving them take a nap. Wait a minute. Hold the hell on, honey. Take a nap. I just got up. Precious angel. Okay, so my conclusion is this girl can't argue with people, so she just does stuff to them. So we'll see. We'll check back in with you guys. For now, I'm not going to take a nap. I'm going to put my shoes on and get ready for this appointment I have. Okay, and I'm going to stop by the urgent care and see what they can do about these ears. Okay, precious angel. Thank you. Excuse me. You said, oh, you want the dog back. Okay. Okay. Bring back the dog. What? She needs to sit her ass down somewhere. She's trying to get them numbers up, child. Because see, she can't get no cash app and she can't get no super chat, and she can't even get monetized on her channel until she get them numbers up. So it doesn't surprise me that she's all over the goddamn place. But she don't need to be all over other people's channels. That's just the avenue she has available to her. But she needs to get those things on her own channel. So now she has her little minion thumbnails, and she's trying to drive people over to her own channel. That's what all this popping in on everybody else's panel is all about. But really, the people who choose to follow her should take offense at the minion thumbnails, because she's saying that I'm looking for minions, followers, right? So if you're in order to be beneath VS, you would have to be. I won't say it. Y'all have a wonderful Monday, and we'll check back in with you later. See what new dramas there are. Okay? Thanks for coming in. Later. Now, how to get out of here? Can I edit? I can't even get out. Shit. I can't even get out because I can't find my controls, child. What am I going to do? Wait a minute. I got to get out right. Yesterday, I did the Zoom. I did the StreamYard, and I didn't properly leave. So it was up for an hour after I left. Hello. Hey, everyone. Yeah.